Muslims throughout the world attempt to study the Arabic language, but they don't know specifically what studying this language entails. From Print to Practice presents this video to summarize for you the basic fundamentals the beginner student must study when learning Arabic. Knowing these basic fundamentals will help to smoothen the path for you upon this arduous journey. Therefore, listen closely and take notes. Alhamdulillah, it's the perfect time. The season has changed. The weather is just right. The soil is fertile. Everything is ready. All the thoughts have been processed. The ideas have materialized. No, there's no more talking. It's time for you to roll up your sleeves and dedicate yourself and commit your time and efforts to studying Arabic. And with the permission of Allah, you will see the fruits of your labor, and in due time, you will reap the harvest of the seeds you sow today. From Print to Practice is privileged to undertake the responsibility not to only teach you Arabic with proficiency, but to simplify this task for you, explain to you what it entails, and encourage you to be courageous and ambitious in pursuing your goal. There once was a time in the history of Islam in which the spread of Arabic through the land was like the wind that pollinates the trees. It is essential that the Arabic language spreads among Muslims who do not speak it wherever they may be in the world. That necessitates that we eliminate the obstacles that have prevented countless people from excelling in their pursuit of learning this blessed language. Additionally, we as Muslims must establish for ourselves a detailed course of study and a method of learning which entails literature and study habits which enable us to successfully learn Arabic. This is the purpose of this blog, From Print to Practice. The Beneficial Fundamentals in Learning the Arabic Language is published and available online in paperback and ebook. We are teaching the book free of charge, and the classes are posted online for the Muslims throughout the world to benefit. However, there are some basic things concerning learning Arabic you need to know before you begin. First, may Allah aid you in your endeavor. Do not be unconfident or reluctant in your pursuit of learning Arabic. Do not let anything intimidate you or discourage you from achieving your goal. If there are those who learned Arabic before you, then with Allah's help, you can do it better. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, let it be known there are no shortcuts to learning Arabic proficiently. There's no book of 200 verbs or 300 words that if you memorize it, you will understand the book of Allah. There is no category in the Arabic language called deen words or religious words, whereas if you concentrate on memorizing them, it will suffice you. No, you must walk the extra mile. Further, for those who teach Arabic, there is no need to exaggerate or embellish the importance of learning Arabic. Therefore, no one should believe that if he or she doesn't understand Arabic, then they cannot concentrate or have khushu' or humility in their salah, or that their salah is deficient because they don't understand Arabic. Our objective is not that every Muslim learns Arabic. Instead, we want to equip men and women from every Muslim people with the Arabic language, thus enabling them to study Islam with the scholars of Islam and gain a correct understanding of this religion. Now that we have traversed some of the obstacles in learning Arabic, we want to gain an understanding of what studying Arabic entails. Many of the books that teach Arabic do not name the chapters of the book according to the topic being studied. Instead, many books have chapters with names like the post office or the grocery store. Thus, many students are not aware of the topic being taught nor when it is completed. Studying Arabic for beginners entails studying basic rules which are made clear in practical sentences with an abundance of vocabulary. In this video, we want to briefly look at the first 10 chapters of our book, The Beneficial Fundamentals in Learning the Arabic Language. While we look at these chapters, we want to recognize the following factors which make this book distinguished from others. Each chapter is titled with the lesson being taught. The book teaches one topic thoroughly before starting another. The chapters are arranged specifically to promote gradual development. None of the vocabulary is void of content and sentence structure. Instead, all words are used in constructive sentences with multiple examples. The book teaches by examples and comparisons and does not burden the student with rules of grammar. The objective of looking at these chapters is for you to gain an understanding of what studying Arabic entails. Therefore, let's dive directly into the first two chapters. The first two chapters of this book are concerning pronouns. That is because pronouns are of two categories. The first category are pronouns that are at the beginning of sentences. For example, ana, anta, anti. Ana means I, anta means you, masculine, and anti means you, feminine. This lesson is taught on page 19 from our book. Therefore, let's read together. Repeat each sentence after me. I will read each sentence twice, then explain it. Man anta. Man anta. Who are you? Ana talibun jadidun. Ana talibun jadidun. I am a new student. Min aina anta. Where are you from? You, masculine. هل أنت من الهند? هل أنت من الهند? Are you from India? You, feminine. There are 12 of these pronouns that are at the beginning of sentences. This lesson continues until page 41. There you will find the second category of pronouns which are attached to the end of words to convey possession. For example, kitab means book. Kitab means a book. These pronouns are also 12. Let's look at the first 4 to get a brief understanding. Kitabi, my book. Kitabuna, our book. Kitabuka, your book, masculine. Kitabuki, your book, feminine. Also, on page 46, these 4 pronouns are taught with an important word expressing possession, inda, which means to have. Indi, I have. Indana, we have. Indaka, you have, masculine. Indaki, you have, feminine. All these words are taught in practical sentences so the student can learn the meaning of the word and how to use it. This lesson continues to page 60, in which you will find lesson number 3. The topic is an-nakira wal-ma'rifa, indefinite and definite. This lesson is taught by displaying constructive sentences in comparison to one another, so the student can clearly see the difference between indefinite and definite. Let's read 4 sentences so that you can get a brief idea. Repeat after me. Indi thawbun. Indi thawbun. I have a garment. Indi athawb. Indi athawb. I have the garment. Indi thawbun jadidun. Indi thawbun jadidun. I have a new garment. Indi athawb al-jadid. Indi athawb al-jadid. I have the new garment. هل عندك قلم? هل عندك قلم? Do you have a pen? هل عندك القلم? هل عندك القلم? Do you have the pen? هل عندك قلم أسود؟ هل عندك قلم أسود؟ Do you have a black pen? هل عندك القلم الأسود؟ هل عندك القلم الأسود? Do you have the black pen? Lesson number 4 is on page 67. It is concerning al-mudhakkar wal-mu'annath, masculine and feminine. Examples of these two rules are displayed in sentences adjacent to each other so the student can easily distinguish between the two. Let's look at a few of these sentences to grasp a basic understanding of this topic. عندي كتاب جديد. عندي كتاب جديد. I have a new book. عندي حقيبة جديدة. عندي حقيبة جديدة. I have a new bag. في قريتي مسجد كبير. في قريتي مسجد كبير. In my village there is a new masjid. في قريتي مدرسة كبيرة. في قريتي مدرسة كبيرة. In my village there is a new school. الجبل طويل. الجبل طويل. The mountain is tall. الشجرة طويلة. الشجرة طويلة. The tree is tall. الولد صغير. الولد صغير. The boy is small. البنت صغيرة. البنت صغيرة. The girl is small. البيت واسع. البيت واسع. The house is spacious. الغرفة واسعة. الغرفة واسعة. The room is spacious. This lesson continues for 5 pages until we reach lesson number 5 on page 72. This topic is a fundamental rule many students never perfect. Al-mufrad, wal-muthanna, wal-jam', singular, dual, and plural. This is the sequence the sentences are displayed in this lesson. Repeat after me as we briefly look at this topic. عندي درس. I have a class. عندي درسان. I have 2 classes. عندي ثلاثة دروس. I have 3 classes. في مدينتي مسجد. In my city there is a masjid. في مدينتي مسجدان. In my city there are 2 masjids. في مدينتي مساجد كثيرة. In my city there are many masjids. يا حمزة هل عندك قلم؟ Oh Hamza, do you have a pen? يا حمزة هل عندك قلمان؟ Oh Hamza, do you have 2 pens? يا حمزة هل عندك بعض أقلام؟ Oh Hamza, do you have some pens? Once again, we use constructive sentences which are displayed in comparison to each other to aid and simplify the learning process. Lesson number 6 is on page 79. It is an important topic which helps to enhance sentence structure. It is called Ismul Ishara. Let me stop here and say, do not become intimidated or discouraged by terminologies. It is only a term. Once it is explained, it will be clear. Ismul Ishara are nouns used to point out a person or an object that is either close or farther away. These nouns are either masculine or feminine. هذا and هذه means this. The first is masculine and the second is feminine. ذلك and tilka means that. The first is masculine and the second is feminine. هؤلاء means these. أولئك means those. هنا means here. هناك means there. هذا رجل وهذه امرأة. This is a man and this is a woman. هذا بيتي وذلك بيت أخي. This is my house and that is my brother's house. Number 7. هذه الملابس لي وتلك الملابس لك. These clothes are for me and those clothes are for you. You can use feminine to indicate plural. Number 10. هذا القلم لي وهذه الأقلام لكم. This pen is for me and those pens are for you. Number 14. هؤلاء بناتي وأولئك بنات أختي. These are my daughters and those are my sister's daughters. After this is lesson number 7 on page 85. The topic is the lamb of possession with pronouns and nouns. Li, I have. Laka, you have masculine. Laki, you have feminine. Lahu, he has. Laha, she has. Lahuma, the two of them have. And on page 86 are the sentences. Li qalamani walaka qalamun wahid. I have 2 pens and you have 1 pen. هذا الثوب له وهذا الكساء لها. This garment is for him and this dress is for her. هذا الطعام والشراب لهما. The food and drink is for the 2 of them. هل لك بيت في القرية. Do you have a house in the village? Number 6. يا ميمونة هل لك جلباب للعرس. Oh Maimuna, do you have an overgarment for the wedding? Lesson number 8 on page 88 is very important. It teaches 2 ways to say one thing. One way is in a detailed manner. The other is in a summarized manner. It is called al-mudaf wal-mudaf ilayh. هذا البيت لعبد الحميد. This house belongs to Abdul Hamid. هذا بيت عبد الحميد. This is Abdul Hamid's house. هذا القلم لحفصة. This pen belongs to Hafsa. هذا قلم حفصة. This is Hafsa's pen. Number 4. هذا العيد للمسلمين. This holiday is for the Muslims. هذا عيد المسلمين. This is the holiday of the Muslims. Or this is the Muslims' holiday. Number 5. هذه السيارة لنا. This car belongs to us. هذه سيارتنا. This is our car. Lesson number 9 on page 92 teaches how to ask questions. Hal means is or are. Man, who. Aina, where. Ma, what. Let's read some sentences on page 95. Number 5. ما هذا في يدك. What is this in your hand? Number 6. أين المسجد الكبير. Where is the big masjid? Number 7. من أبوك يا ولد. Who is your father, oh boy? Number 10. هل أنت من صنعاء. Are you from Sana'a? The first 9 chapters of this book contain the basic fundamentals a student must know when learning Arabic. Each rule is taught with an abundance of practical sentences. The students who complete these first 9 chapters, which is 1/3 of the book, are familiar with sentence structure and have improved significantly in their articulation and comprehension. That is because from the beginning of the book to the end of chapter 9, there are over 800 sentences with a wide variety of vocabulary, all of which prepares the student for the main topic of this book, which is the conjugation of verbs. Thus, the beneficial fundamentals in learning the Arabic language has been meticulously designed to gradually equip and strengthen the student to become proficient in the Arabic language. This video is a mere overview of some of the topics studied in this book, so that you have an idea of what studying Arabic entails. Learning Arabic requires from you to constantly read numerous sentences given to you as examples to perfect the basic rules of Arabic. Therefore, it is requested from the student every day to read aloud fluently without stuttering. Accomplishing this with strong ambitions while striving for perfection has aided many to gain a strong command of this beautiful language. May Allah aid you in your endeavors.